Hey boys and girls, I'm so happy to see y'all today and so glad to see you watching this video with me. So this book is a book that I used to get read to when I was a very little girl. My grandmother would read me this book and I would beg and beg every time I came to her house to read me this book. So now I have the book and I want to read it to y'all. This book is called No Mirrors in My Nana's House. No mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house. No mirrors in my Nana's house. Having a house without mirrors. Think of all the places in your house that you might have a mirror. Maybe a bathroom, or maybe in a hallway. Maybe in your bedroom. Lots of mirrors, but no mirrors in Nana's house. So, the beauty that I saw in everything, the beauty in everything was in her eyes, like the rising sun. So instead of having mirrors to see things with, she used her eyes. That's how Nana saw the beauty in things, was using her eyes. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house. No mirrors in my Nana's house. I never knew that my nose was too flat. Does that matter if your nose was too flat? I never knew that my clothes didn't fit. I never knew there were things that I missed. Do you think the girl is upset about not having mirrors? Or do you think she was okay with not having mirrors? How do you think you would feel if you didn't have mirrors in your house? You could still see things. You could look out windows or through doors. Because the beauty in everything was in her eyes, like the rising of the sun. She could see the sun rising. She didn't need a mirror to see that. She just used her eyes to see the beauty in the rising sun and the beauty in everything. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house. No mirrors in my Nana's house. I was intrigued by the cracks in the walls. Intrigued means you're really, really interested and curious and you want to learn more about something. You're intrigued. So she was intrigued by the cracks in the walls. The little details she saw in the house were the cracks in the walls. I tasted with joy the dust that would fall. She seems pretty happy to me without having mirrors. The noise in the hallway was music to me. The trash and the rubbish that cushioned my feet. And the beauty in everything was in her eyes, like the rising sun was in her eyes. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house. No mirrors in Nana's house. The world outside was a magical place. Look at all the beauty she sees just using her eyes. I only knew love, and I never knew hate. And the beauty in everything was in her eyes, like the rising of the sun. She saw things for how pretty and beautiful they were, not what made things bad or ugly. She used her eyes just to see the beauty in everything around her. Chill. Look deep into my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. Chill. Look deep into my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. This is one of my favoriteest books. This shows you that when we look at each other, we need to be looking at the beauty and what we love about each other. Your mommy, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins. We need to see what's beauty and what we love about them. Not anything that's wrong with a person, but what they have that you love about them and makes that person who they are and who they're supposed to be. Thank you for listening, boys and girls. I'll talk with you very, very soon. Bye.